Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a reading for you for the second half of January 2019. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you enjoy my work, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. And thank you to everyone who's been doing that already. And what else am I going to say? Not that one. I'm traveling between the 23rd and the 1st, which means if you place your orders right at the beginning of my travel time, so on the 23rd, 24th, maybe 25th, I don't know, I might be one or two days late getting it back to you. Otherwise, I should still be able to get your reading within the time frame. It's just something to be mindful of. And the special is only running until the end of the month, so if you're interested in that, now would be a good time to look at it. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. You can also watch this if you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, and Virgo. Watch all your signs and keep an open mind as these are general. So let's see, overall energy for Virgo, and then a few cards for career, finances, business, where your money's going, your studies, anything to do with paperwork, visas, permits, that sort of thing. That part of your life. So, overall energy, we do have the Death card. Another sign had this. Is there overall energy? I can't remember which one though. So the Death card here, again, it can talk about a Scorpio that's particularly important. This is going to kind of focus at some point. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. That is particularly important for you during this time when it comes to your money, your job. For those of you, this can talk about the end of a job or the end of a career altogether, or the end of a way of working. Okay, so if there has been a pattern, there has been a way of doing things that you've been doing it for years and years, because it is a major arcana card, so the end of that would constitute a major change, then that's what this is. For some, this is moving. It's the end of a big phase in your life, but it's a natural ending. It's supposed to end, and then you're moving on to new beginnings with this Death card. Okay, it's also about transformation, so I feel that something is transforming in how you make your money, whether that is changing jobs, going from a job to your own business, doing both, whatever, however that applies. The rest of the cards, we have the Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Knight of Coins. So definitely talking about endings with the Death card here, and a lot of stress, not knowing how things are going to go. Should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? If that's the kind of decision that's on the mind, if that's the kind of thinking that you're going through, should I do this or not? Please know with the Death card there, it will be what it will be. If something's trying to end in your life, please know that you may not have full control over that thing ending or not. It's probably going to end. So just take away the stress of making that choice for yourself. It's probably going to happen on its own. Because there is anxiety with the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords both talk about overthinking things because we don't have the information, because we don't know how things are going to turn out, and so we're stressing and we're overthinking. Try to replace that with just hope for the best and keep your eyes open for the opportunities, and you will see them. We do have job offers or investors talking to you. There's a business proposition or two, okay, actually, with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Coins. For some, the Knight of Coins is you and you're teaming up with the Knight of Cups, so a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a friend or a family member teaming up, working together, even if it's just kind of brainstorming, coming up with ideas, that sort of thing that inspires you, because we have the Ten of Cups there as well, talking about family and your close-knit circle. For those of you, this is about moving with that Ten of Cups there. Maybe you're moving into a completely new area with the Death card there. You might be moving very far away or abroad, or it's the first time when you're on your own, or it's the first time moving in with someone, or you've lived with someone and now you're moving out and you're going to be on your own, that sort of energy. But trust that you'll be okay. You have the resources with the Knight of Coins. If you just kind of take a bigger, like a higher perspective type of look at everything, you will find that you have the resources, that you have a way forward, that you have a plan. You're okay. You just have to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. This is also interviews coming up. So changing your job or changing careers altogether with the Death card there. Maybe going into something related to children and family. Community, okay, with this energy. And for some, you are starting a business. You're working from home during this time. So that could be happening for some of you. But there's definitely options there. There's a choice to be made regarding a partnership, regarding a collaboration with this energy. There is financial improvement after a time of uncertainty. But again, you have to be open to possibilities. Maybe you hear of opportunities from a friend, from a family member. Just entertain it. Just look at it, okay? Take everything into account. It might be something very different than what you were looking for or what you were hoping or expecting, but it might actually be a good thing for you. So just keep an open mind about the options that you have, especially if it's coming from familiar channels, so friends, family, people you used to know, people you used to work with or for with this energy. Let's have a look at your emotional life and love life for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Second half of January 2019. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we have, I'm going to show you the cards. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups again, and Queen of Pentacles. So let's see, Six of Cups, Six of Wands. So something familiar or something brand new that you would have to spearhead. Queen of Cups, because I feel like it's linked to your finances as well. So however that applies, if it's your joint assets and you have decisions to make, and that's why it's coming up in your love life as well as your money. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, this just talks about a happy time at home. It could be family reunions with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups and the Six of Cups, people you haven't seen in a long time. This could be your energy or another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be a water sign that's coming back into the fold, or you're seeing, catching up with this water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There is travel there, whether you're traveling or they're traveling to see you. A focus on children during this time, so whether it's pregnancies happening with the Death card, it's a completely new phase within the relationship. Could be the death of a relationship with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups because it's gone as far as it will go. But if that is what's happening, I'm picking that up for very few of you, because with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, it's our happily ever after card, okay? So it's complete happiness, it's fulfillment, it's contentment. But then we also have the Death card there, so I feel like that's saying do not settle there, okay? Don't get too comfortable. Don't take each other for granted, okay? So if there is an ending to a relationship, I feel that it is because someone's taken the other person for granted, okay, with this energy. For others of you, this could be someone from the past, particularly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're trying to come back into your life. I do feel that you have, this could be the same person, water sign and earth sign, they have both in their chart. Or it could be two different people, but you have the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like this is getting back together with someone because you have children together and you're trying to give it another go. So someone's moving back into the home. For others of you, this is getting married during this time. For others, this is pregnancies happening or giving birth during this time. This is again moving in together, or buying a house, because you have the money now. It could be family comes together and gives you a big gift of money, or it could also be inheritance. So the Death card is not a literal death, but the Death card with the Ten of Pentacles can sometimes talk about inheritance. So for some of you, that may be what is happening. And for some, you have a choice to make between someone from your past, someone you're already familiar with, whether you used to be together or they're a friend, they've been in your life one way or another, and then someone new coming into your life. And for others of you, the decision is around, do you give someone a second chance or not? With this energy, I feel like there's a lot of history there. You may or may not have family together, but there's a lot of history there, and it's just really, you're really considering it. You're really looking at it. What's the best thing to do here? I want to do the right thing. There's still emotion there. There's still feelings there. There might have been an issue with someone being afraid to commit, or someone being too controlling, or someone being too selfish, or again, taking the other person for granted, or just traveling too much, never there. Couldn't feel like you could rely on them type of energy. And that's what's on the mind now. Is that still going to be the case, or have they improved? Have they changed at all? Okay, so I feel like, oh, that's my British English coming through. Changed at all. Anyway, it's because American English, if I can say that, American English has been the first English language I've ever learned, and British English is like a very different language to me, because when I came over to the UK, I couldn't understand a word people were saying. And my English, I didn't think the English was going to be my problem coming over here, but anyway, if you hear American and British blended together, that's why. But yeah, okay, so for some, that's what's on the mind. For some, that's where the choice is with this energy. And for others, once again, pregnancy, motherhood, fatherhood is coming up here very, very strongly with this energy. So happy times, celebrate, absolutely. This could be for you, this could be for your children, grandchildren, your loved ones as well. Be several announcements happening roughly around the same time, so that's good. So, additional advice for Virgo for career and finances and studies and all that other good stuff, and additional advice for Virgo for emotional life and love life for the second half of January. So for career and finances, we have seek expert guidance. So talk to an expert, whether this is about landing a job, this is saying go to a recruiter, go to an agency, someone who can also help you with that search. For those of you, seek expert guidance in terms of negotiation, okay, how to negotiate to get what you want, even if it's just reading up on it, okay, it doesn't have to be actually talking to another person, it could just be doing your research of how to go into an interview, how to get what you want, that sort of energy, okay, how to talk to other people to get your point across. So for some, that's what this is. Maybe you have interviews and you're not quite sure how you're going to do because it's a completely new situation, you're not sure, or it's a different type of company, it's a different type of field, so that's why you're not sure how it's going to go, because it's not the usual, the typical. So just do your research, get more information, talk to someone who's done it, get your information, because you see the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords is stressing and overthinking things because we do not have all the information. So this is just saying, and I like how it ties in together with the tarot, it's just saying get the information. If you don't have it, don't stress about it, get the information, ask the questions, okay? Also talk to someone who can help you with what you're trying to achieve. Reach out, start the conversation, have that negotiation, okay? But kind of prepare yourself, do your research, get your documents in order, you know what I mean? So just be professional, I guess is also what they're trying to say there. Or more, not necessarily that you're not professional, that's not what I'm saying, but they're saying if you're stressing over it, just break it down, okay? Talk to someone who's done it and then break it down. Make it one step at a time, one plan at a time, okay? And then do it like a pro, basically. For emotional life and love life, we have nice and easy, one step at a time. So, oh my god, I was just holding this card in my hand and talking about taking it one step at a time. But yeah, so that's your overall guidance. I feel like it's going to apply for both these situations that we're looking at, or the multitude of situations that we're looking at. But with this one, there are steps made forward. There are strides made forward within relationships. Also, I feel that if you are getting back together with someone, take it slow. Don't just jump in where you left off, because you'll only be going back into the old patterns that ended up in the rupture of the relationship in the first place. So take it nice and slow. and always be present. Okay, don't go back. Try really hard not to go back into the past and the past way of doing things, because it didn't work. So always look at, how can I do it differently? What have I learned that I can now apply here? But always be in the present moment. So don't take it back to the old way of reacting, the old way of being. You have changed, they have changed, the both of you have grown. If this is what the situation is, so just take it nice and easy, one step at a time. Build upon it. Don't just take off from where you left it, okay? For others of you, this is new people coming into your life, and it's just saying, just take it nice and easy, get to know each other. I feel like you're going to meet someone that you could really see a future with. I feel that you are going to look at them and be like, oh yeah, I could definitely see myself getting married to this person, having children and grandchildren with this person. There's going to be a very strong feeling of that, a very strong sense of that. And this is just reminding you, that's all well and good, and it may very well be the case. However, just bring it back to the present, because when we try to rush ahead and we skip steps, we don't have the foundation for the relationship to go in that direction. Okay, we're just trying to get there from the start, but if you bring it back to the present, you're still two people just getting to know each other. Okay, so the both of you may have the same goal and the same intention, but it's still very important to go through all the steps. So that's also what's coming up here. So that is your reading, Virgo. Let me know what you think. Let me know how the cards work for you, how they apply for you if you're dealing with these energies, what they're talking about for you. Looking forward to your thoughts as always. Thank you so very much for all your wonderful support. Watch all your signs, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.